Look at this wonderful ride here. 1964 Pontiac Grand Prix. This one's got a 389 under the hood. Of course, we're looking at power steering, power brakes. 3 deuce here, look at that. AC compressor's there, it's not hooked up though. Pretty cool looking car. I love the paint scheme. That's a pretty awesome color. Reminds me of like a midnight blue on some Camaros that I had before. Guys, when we do these videos, I'll make a full detailed video going over flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents. I try to pick out that stuff so you know what you're getting before you get here. Something unique about these cars, they can always come through the bumper. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? Guys, be sure to hit subscribe, share. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Well, door panel there. It needs to be tightened up. Look at on the dash. Of course, you got a spec sheet. I have pictures of this spec sheet on maplemotors.com. Go there, check it out. Showing 94,000 miles on the dash. Make sure we're in neutral here, and we're jamming. Now, the only reason that brake light's on is because of the pedal down here. If I pick up on it and see it cut off, it's just warning you, letting you know that it might be engaged, but it wasn't. Trying to be gentle with stuff. Some of it is a little stiff. Cool, spec sheet there. I'm gonna put this in the glove box for now. I don't want to lose it. Might as well do this one too. Work with the dash here, tilt column, turn signals on both sides, gas gauge, quarter tank. Wipers work. Blower motor, where are we at with that? Right here. Just put it on heater even though it's hot. That's so cool. Look at that. That's sweet. It's not blowing though, so that's gonna need a little bit of work. I don't know what these do. Blower motor. So it does work. Should have some heat. Water temperature, waiting on it to come up. Tach. A little RPM gauge there. Interior is beautiful. Headliner. All right. Guys, let's hit the road. But before we do that, place those bets. Does this Grant steering wheel here honk? What do you think? It does. It works good. All right. Take her down the road. See how it runs and drives. All right, guys. Got y'all set up. What's up, Alyssa? My sister out here doing her job. Guys, we're all family up here. We check all these cars out. We all get them, buy them together. And of course, we're not a repair shop, so might be a few little things that don't work or something that's wrong. That's why I make these videos. I do that so you know what you're getting before you get here. We're as honest as we possibly can be. So let's go ahead and head down the road. I said it in another video just right before this. There was a guy that commented and was like, if you get on Craigslist or Marketplace, you can find better deals. It might be true, that's fine, I get that. But I know what he's talking about. He's talking about those scam ads that are like half price. There's no actual car and they just want you to put a down payment and they give you an address and it's like a field. I have people come up here that get scammed like that and they're like, yeah, I'm done with that. I get it, I wouldn't do it either. But I've been around for a little while doing this. That's a thing. So be careful out there. Here we go. She's low geared. That was just slowing me down a little bit. still. Actually runs nice and smooth, but it does have a very low gear ratio. And you can see it kind of pulling me to the right there. It's got a little bit of a drift in the front end. Speedometer is working on this one. I don't think they got those carburetors synced up right. Otherwise, we'd be flying right now. Getting in the brakes. Brakes are smooth. It actually runs good though. Back in our brakes. Brakes are smooth, yeah. Great oil pressure on this one. Yeah, when I first took off, how I spun this, I got to spin it back now because that's dead on straight right there. We don't need gas. It's a good thing. The clutch feels good too. On this one, you don't have to rev up much to shift, otherwise it's going to nosedive. That's that brake light popping back on because it fell down, but if I put my foot back up under the emergency brake, it cuts back off. Yeah, this one's driving nice now that I've got to know it a little bit. Pickup. Guys, we'll go ahead and pull in here. I'm gonna get some outside shots, undercarriage shots, and we'll end with picking up flaws like we normally do. Any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Alright, see y'all in a minute. Awesome. click it and I'm gonna stick it to the window. Yeah, now I can see everything. Let's get you set up a little bit better here. We're gonna take off. Engine temperature is stayed at 180. It's kind of sweaty out here too. Oil pressure is great at 30 at idle. You rev it, it goes up to 45, 50. I did the walk around video. One of my buddies pulled up with his daughter. She was like, oh, I love the car. He wanted to get a picture with it. He loves this car, so that turned out pretty cool. And a little bit of a squeak from the belt. I'm thinking it needs to be tightened up. I'm ready to roll. 5 o'clock traffic. Let's go while we can. Woo! Just a little squeeze there. Yeah, all those carburetors are just not synced up exactly right. I think the third one's not engaging, because it should be just incredible right there at the last quarter throttle. And it feels like that quarter throttle's not there. It's got plenty of pep. I mean, this car's pulling good. Motor sounds healthy. It's got great oil pressure. We're running 65 pounds of oil pressure right now going down the road. Again, that little brake light that popped on, if I push my emergency brake back up, it cuts off. It's just letting you know that that is kind of falling down a little bit. This car's set up as a driver right now. Runs so smooth too. Bumping the road here, give her a listen. Very smooth. All right, we're pulling back in. Looks like they've been waiting on me to get back. There's Pops. Guys, there was somebody on here that's like saying I was beating on the cars or something. I don't even get into them hardly. And I don't know if they were just talking about me beating on the dash. I'm gonna turn around. Because some people get mad. They're like, you're too hard on the controls. Well, sometimes the controls are stuck and they're just old. And there ain't nothing about me beating them up. They just won't move. So it seems like I'm beating the car up, but I'm not. And for one, I told Pops about it, and Pops goes, did you tell him you own this place? I was like, well, I don't tell people that, but we are all family. We all own this place. So that one guy, he said, yeah, if they were your own cars, you wouldn't do that. And I'm sitting here in my head going, I mean, this is my lot. Guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna do picking out the flaws next. So that's chips, scratches, any kind of issues with the car that I see on the outside. Here's reverse force too. I assume this is where this is going. Let me find out. Guys, I'll see you later. Go. Coming around the front. A little bit of pitting here in the front. Chip there. back too. Chips up top. Coming down this side. Like a little scratch there. Scratch here. Got some touch-up marks in the middle there. It's right on that line, a lot of little touch-up marks and chips. Spot there. Cool looking antenna. A little bit of pitting on your mirror. Seals around your vent window are all cracked up. Your pillar's got a crack up top here. Light little bubbles there at the bottom. Specs there. Some light little scratches on top here. Chip in the back. Coming up on the back end, your tail lights, pretty cool there. I love how the exhaust is built into the bumper in the back. Got a little bit of rust trying to grow right there inside the weather stripping around your trunk. Little cracks there inside your drip rail. And the trunk's been done for a little while. You can kind of see the carpet's a little faded. Got some stainage going on. And a fire extinguisher in there. That's cool. At the Indian. And some cracks there in the paint. Right, looking up in the package tray. Got a little bit of rust in your package tray. Surface rust, but it's there. Got a seat on the spare tire too. Huge trunk, had to climb up in it. And down with it. Does shut pretty good. Back window, up your drip rails. The roof, not bad. CTSV. All right, coming down this side. I know my buddies came up with his daughter, and he was like, I have to get a picture of this car with her. He loves it. So I stopped for a second and did that, and then we're back at it. Back to the corner here. You got a little touch-up mark there. Coming down the lower portion. Little bubble at the bottom. Looking over our fenders, you got a crack right here in the back. Little bubble here at the bottom. Chip. Paint popping up. Got midsection light scratch here. little scratch there. And there. Scuff in the back. Bubble in the paint. Little scratch here. Chrome looks good on the handle there. It's not too bad. Back up over the top, little scuffs on the inside there. And we're looking straight down at it. Little scratch there on the edge. And cracks in that seal. Trim looks good. Spots in the paint. Bubbles in the paint back here. Back over the rear of the trunk here. Cracks. A crack in your pillar. Like scratches here. Tell you what though, we've made it around the outside now. Let's go ahead and check out this interior, start it up, and head on home. Door panel up top, and see, kind of sagging a little bit there. Power window controls are at the bottom of the door. Seat. It's so cool inside here. Turnkey car here. Okay. Now the windows on this car fly up and down. They work awesome, so you don't have to worry about that. It's kind of slipping there. Something needs to be tightened up. They vinyl wrap that. Huh. Cool. Edge of that hood's seen better days. Just the edge though. Around the edges of the front look great, and this side, yeah, a little bit of crust on it. Just that edge though. There it is. Almost shut the hood. Always check those edges, man. Here we go. Now the reason I had that is because these springs are not strong enough. They help when you're lifting it up, but they're not strong enough to completely hold it. Chip on the edge. Guys, thank you very much for watching this channel. Please hit subscribe and share. I'm always out here sweating and doing my thing. I like picking out flaws and showing you stuff that's wrong with the cars so that you're happy when you show up. And you know, that puts about 50% of my people just going ahead and paying for the car and shipping it to their house. They do that all the time. Check us out, maplemotors.com. Be sure to call us 615-822-4444. Don't get caught up in somebody using my ad, and I will never tell you to send me money. I'm not gonna say, hey, send me, you know, $2 grand or something. People, these scammers are out there and they're dangerous. So make sure you call 615-822-4444. And if you're ever out doing the marketplace deal, call the local police department around that area, the address they give you, and ask them what's in that parking lot. If it's a business or whatnot, that's one of the best things that you can do. I'm just trying to help you out. I've been hearing horror stories here lately. A lot of people coming to the lot and they're like, man, I'm glad y'all are real. And we're like, what are you talking about? They're like, man, I went to like 4 different places and there was nobody there. They was on Marketplace, Craigslist. And I see y'all in the comments. Yeah, you can find some deals on there. I'm on there all the time, but that's not where we find all of our cars. We get emailed about people wanting to sell their cars because we've been around for 41 years. So kind of got an advantage there, and we're able to get them for a decent price and sell them for a decent price. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going back to the lot, grab another ride. Well, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going home. It's 5 o'clock. I'm just used to saying that. See you later.